Hey there, everyone. I hope you are having a fabulous Monday. This week marks the start of Book Week, so I thought I would jump on every day this week and give you a little bit of a sneak peek into what it is that I cover in my Ignite and Write workshops, which are coming up next month, 16th and 17th of September in person, and also online on the 14th if you live further afield than the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane or Gympie, where you could drive down. There is absolutely an opportunity for you to connect in there. So Book Week, my kids were dressed up this morning, ready to go off. I had a little Wendy from Peter Pan, and I had Lincoln, my son, who just became an author himself and released his debut picture book called Sprout's Idea. He actually decided to go as himself. So he dressed up in his Sprouts Idea t-shirt and took a copy of his own book. So I'm really looking forward to hearing how he went with that today. So today being day one of my 5-day book week training, I would love to really talk about the very foundation or the very first step of what it takes to become an author, and that is to actually understand that you have your own authentic story. So I do cover this in quite a lot of detail in my book, which has just been released, called The Mindful Author. So you'll see right here there is an actual chapter dedicated to authentic story. So really what it's all about is laying really strong foundations before you set off on your writing journey. And I found time and time again the people that I either end up ghostwriting for or who come along to the workshops is that they haven't just taken the time to lay those foundations before they launch into writing. So having an authentic story is really about getting connected to what it is that you want to share. So really, we all have this in place already. Every single one of us has an authentic story, something that we've lived through, something that we've learnt, something that we may be an expert or professional in, and we do this day in, day out with other people. Whatever it looks like for you, you have that authentic story already inside you. And step one is actually connecting or understanding the fact that that is there. So, whenever I do interviews on podcasts and shows, people always ask me, do you think that everyone has a story? And my answer is always 100% yes. Everyone has a story to tell. Whether they want to or not is another thing, but we all have a really unique life story. So a culmination of experiences, of learnings, of lessons, of fails, of triumphs, of things that we've come to research and really understand intimately, whatever it looks like for you. And we may share similar experiences to other people. We can go through maybe similar traumas or similar experiences, but the way in which we process and understand and put meaning behind those things is quite unique to us. And therefore, our authentic story is going to be very different to someone else's. So when you look at, for example, if you were to Google so how to write a book, there you go, on Amazon, you will find that there are actually probably tens of thousands, if not more, books on how to write a book. But when I was writing my book, Ignite and Write, The Mindful Author, it's coming from me. So it's my culmination of experiences and lessons and knowledge and what I've learned from working with authors in the past. So the way that I present the knowledge is going to be very different to how someone else presents it. And for that reason, we will hear and pick up and learn from people who speak our language. I use different terms and different ways of explaining things than other writing teachers would. So my audience are going to connect with that rather than the other, and vice versa. So it's really about stepping into the power of your story and understanding that what you have to share is unique, that it has the potential to be powerful, and also to keep it as it is. So with an authentic story, we don't want to be messing with, facts or figures or embellishing or trying to make things sound super amazing if we don't feel like it is enough. Because essentially what I've found is that that's what it comes down to. When you boil it right down, the need to, present yourself with a different voice or a different way of writing or a different way of communicating or, hyping up everything to take it to the next level. When you boil that right down, it comes to not feeling good enough. So it's about understanding that what you have to say does matter, that what you have to share could potentially help someone with an aspect of their lives and potentially help them to see things through a different lens or from a different point of view. So getting that foundation, absolute basic foundation in place first is going to help you immensely with your writing journey, because you understand the value of what it is that you have to share, and you understand the potential impact of what it can have on the world. So I don't want to waffle for too long. I could talk about this all day, and I do talk about it for a lot of the day at the Ignite and Write workshops. So being Book Week, books are at the forefront, not just cute costumes for kids, but I really hope that, you know, grown-ups across the country too are really looking at books and the power that they have as resources and entertainment and sources of knowledge and all of that incredible stuff, and also to inspire and help to put forward the opportunity for people maybe like yourselves who are thinking about becoming an author but just haven't taken that step yet. So the Ignite and Write workshops are coming up, as I said, September 16th and 17th in person here on the Sunshine Coast, and online on the 14th of September. They go for an entire day and they are very intimate. So instead of showing up to a workshop where you've got a room full of people and it's all very generic, what I aim to do and what my soul calling is to really work quite in quite intimate groups and to get that content really solidified for you, so that by the end of the day you walk away with a real sense of purpose of what it is that your book is going to do for you and for your reader, who your reader is, who your target audience is, what it is that is your core message or theme that is going to be the most powerful that needs to come through in your pages, and also to give sense and order to your story so that you have a bespoke structure to work to. So instead of just sitting down and writing and hoping for the best, you actually know exactly where you're going with your work and the core messages and the core themes and stories and all of that amazingness that you'll be able to pull into each section. So it is a really hands-on, really productive, really fun day, and I look forward to hearing from any of you who are interested in coming along and signing up. I will pop the link below. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, all the information is there, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2 of the Book Week Educations. Catch you then. Bye.